Hello everyone and welcome to Abrix Gaming, and today we are going to talk about another bundle from Humble, which is actually Humble 1C Publishing Bundle. And yeah, this is actually a very good bundle in which for paying $18 you are going to get $302 worth of stuff. So I would put a link down in the description that is going to be a referral link, which is if you are going to use that referral link, then it is going to help me and this channel as well. So I would highly encourage you guys to do so. Now let's look into the contents of the bundle. For paying $1 you are going to get Devil's Hunt, Haimrik, 7.62 high caliber plus hard life, gift of Parthax and shiny. So for paying $1 you are going to get 5 games, so definitely recommended in purchasing the $1 tier. For paying the BTA of $6.75 you are going to get everything in the $1 tier along with Eternity the Last Unicorn, Through the Woods, Quantum Replica, Realpolitiks, Religion and Codex of Victory. Now on the third tier, if you are going to pay $12 you are going to get everything above along with Conglomerate 451, Fell Seal, Arbiter's Mark. This game has been rebundled as well. Stygian, Reign of the Old Ones, Sky Derelicts, along with the new Prospect DLC. And the final tier of this bundle is $18, in which you are going to get all the games above along with Ancestors Legacy, with some digital artbook, digital soundtrack, and Fell Seal, Arbiter Marks, Mission and Monster. Now in case if you are going to purchase the highest tier in this bundle, which is the $18 tier, if you have never ever subscribed to Humble Choice, then and then only you are actually eligible for getting 1 month of free Humble Choice subscription. So for paying like $18 you are going to get all these games in the bundle along with $12 of games, which is going to include 12 games for this month. Yeah, literally 12 games for this month. So it is actually a very killer deal that nobody can actually possibly like skip this. So in case if you're using my referral link in the description, click on that referral link, then scroll down below. You can choose the amount that you are going to like use to purchase, and then you can choose here where you want to like send your money. You can send it to the publishers, you can send it to charity, you can send it to Humble, or you can send it to me. I would highly appreciate anyone who is actually using my referral link down in the description. It is going to help me and this channel out, and literally it is going to support me in making these kind of videos and playing some other games as well. In case if you are new and if you are watching this video or visiting my channel for the very first time, I would highly encourage you guys to join my Discord channel. The link is in the description. You are going to get some free amazing game, but remember it does ping a lot, so make sure you know Discord very well so that you can sort the pings later. Now let's look into the bundle. The first game I'm going to talk about in the $1 tier is Devil's Hunt, which is an action adventure indie violent demon game that has mixed positive review, and this game has team trading cards. You are actually going to hunt a lot of demons. That's it. You are a devil and you are going to hunt demons. This game is all about that. The graphics are actually good, the gameplay is actually good, and for $1 you cannot expect that much, but still the game is worth paying $1. So let's move on to the next game. The next game we are going to talk about is Hambrick, which is an action adventure indie puzzle game that has very positive reviews on Steam, and this game does not include Steam trading cards. So Hambrick is actually nothing. It's a game, action adventure indie game that has a lot of puzzle that you are going to solve, and it does feel sometimes like a platformer, although it is not a platformer. It's just very much puzzle oriented game. So I would definitely recommend everyone to try this game out. Let's move on to the next game. The next game they have included in the $1 tier is Shiny, which is an action indie space platformer sci-fi game that has mostly positive reviews on Steam, and this game does include Steam trading cards. Now basically you are just a robot and you are going to find some resources. You are going to go from one place to another, and this is all about this game. This is a platformer game, and actually I like playing platformer games, so I would definitely try this out as well. Let's move on to the next game. The next game they have included in the $1 tier is Gift of Parthax, which is an indie adventure 2D pixel graphic game that has mixed positive review, and this game does not include Steam trading cards. So basically, this game is actually a mix-up of a lot of things, but the gameplay is rock solid. Wizards of Legendary, if I remember, it is very much similar to that. So in case if you have played that game, then you are definitely going to like this game as well. So let's move on to the next game. And the final game they have included in the $1 tier is 762 High Calibre. You are going to get Hard Life along with High Calibre as well. This game is actually a strategy simulation tactical game that has very positive reviews on Steam, and this game includes Steam trading cards, and it is actually a lot of strategy. So you are going to just make some building, you are going to actually make some bunkers and all those kind of thing. So let's jump right into the BTA tier, shall we? So the BTA tier, which is currently standing at $9.11, it does include Codex of Victory, which is a strategy turn-based space war game that has mostly positive reviews, and this game does include Steam trading cards. Now Codex of Victory is actually a very amazing game, and you are just going to follow the instructions, and this is actually a sci-fi turn-based action game. So actually you are going to pretty much enjoy this, because this includes building making thing. But actually I'm not a very big fan of like strategy these turn-based games, but if you are, then you can check this one. Let's move on to the next game. The next game they have included in the $1 tier is Eternity the Last Unicorn, which is actually indie action adventure RPG fantasy game that has mixed positive reviews, and this game has Steam trading cards. So basically you are actually someone based on Norse mythology, and you are going to travel through one place to another, and you are going to do everything in your power to protect the kingdom. Yeah, that's it. Actually the graphics are pretty much nice, the gameplay is pretty much good, but yeah, still it is in the BTA tier. So if you really want this kind of game to play, then you can have it. The next game they have included in the BTA tier is Quantum Replica, which is an action cyberpunk stealth game that has mostly positive reviews on Steam, and this game does not include Steam trading cards. So basically in this game you are actually in a cyberpunk world, and you are going to perform some missions. You are going to learn your character, what he can do, what he cannot, what are his weakness and all this kind of thing. So definitely this is something you can play with with yourself or maybe with your friends as well. Highly recommend it. Let's move on to the next game. The next game they have included in the BTA tier is Religion, which is a strategy action cyberpunk BTS war game that has Steam trading cards. So basically in this game is also all about cyberpunk world based on an RTS and sci-fi. We are actually seeing this kind of games a lot of recently, but in case if you don't have it, then, and if you like building roads and all those kind of things, simulation pretty like if I have to say something, like if you are into strategy games, then definitely you can have this one. Let's move on to the next game. The next game they have included in the BTA tier is Realpolitiks, which is a strategy diplomacy political sim game that has mostly positive reviews, and this game does not have Steam trading cards, but it does have a demo, so you can download the demo and check this out. In this game it is includes strategy. You are going to build a kingdom, then you are going to protect your kingdom from other kingdoms and all this kind of thing. I'm not into this game to be honest, but in case if you are someone who likes to play these kind of game, then definitely recommend it. Now let's move on to the next game. And the final game they have included in the BTA tier is Through the Woods, which is an adventure indie horror game that has mostly positive reviews, and it does have Steam trading cards. Now Through the Woods has been bundled before, if I am not wrong. I don't remember whether it was bundled in a humble choice or a monthly or maybe on a separate bundle, but it did bundle a lot of time, and the game is really impressive with the graphics and the story narrative as well. But still you need to learn a lot about the character to get into the fully potential, So that's it for the BTA tier. Let's move into tier 3. The first game they have included in the tier 3 is Conglomerate 451, and tier 3 actually going to cost you $12, so make sure you know that. And this is a RPG indie cyberpunk game that has mixed positive reviews, and this game does include Steam trading cards. So in this game you are just going to like be anyone and you are going to shoot, you are going to fight, but it's a turn based strategy game that you are going to enjoy. Let's move on to the next game. The next game they have included is the Sky Derelicts, which is a roguelike deck builder RPG sim strategy game that has mostly positive reviews on Steam. And this game does include Steam trading cards. Not only you are going to get the base game in this bundle, you are going to get the soundtrack as well. So actually that's a plus bonus. Yeah, and the game is actually pretty much good. I'm not going to complain that much, but still, in case if you are interested in, a pure RTS, then you don't need this actually. So yeah, let's move on to the next game. The next game they have included in the BTA tier, in the third tier, is Fill Seal Arbitrage Mark, which is a RPG strategy indie turn-based tactic game that has very positive review, and this game does include Steam trading cards. So basically it's a tactical RPG game. I'm not very much into strategy or tactical things, so in case if you are done, definitely you can purchase a bundle. The game looks fine, amazing, and yeah, it does look good. So let's move on to the next game. The final game they have included in the third tier is Stygian The Old Ones. This is a RPG indie horror game that has mixed positive reviews, and this game has Steam trading cards. But yes, this game has been bundled for a number of times, so you can actually check the resellers market. Maybe you can get it for cheap, and if you are going to solely buy the bundle for this game only, you can find it separately anywhere. You don't need to purchase a whole bundle just because of this, so keep that in mind. Now let's move into the final tier of the bundle. So tier 4 includes some of the DLC and one game. So it includes Ancestral Legacy, which is a strategy medieval RTS historical game that has very positive review, and this game does include Steam trading cards. The gameplay is good, the gameplay is solid, although I am not that much interested in Ancestral Legacy, but if you are, then you can definitely try this one out. And there's one more thing I would like to say, like the gameplay is good, and this game has been bundled for a numerous time. And remember, you are not going to get the legacy along with some soundtrack. You are going to get the base game along with some soundtrack as well. Maybe, I'm not sure. It may be related to the gun or weapons, or it may be related to the character or the creator of Cyberpunk instead of Ancestral Legacy instead. So let's move on to the next item. And the final item they have included is Spell Seal Arbiter's Mark Mission and Monster DLC, which have positive reviews. So you are going to get the base game in this bundle, so there is no point in discussing about this DLC. Now let's have a recap actually. The Humble Publishing bundle is going to end on 15th of September. For paying $1, you are going to get 762 Calibre plus Hard Life along with Devil's Hunt, Gift of Parthax, Hambrick and Shiny. For paying the BTA at $9.11, you are going to get everything above along with Codex of Victory, Eternity, Quantum Replica, Religion, Realpolitiks and Through the Votes. For paying $20, you are going to get all the things mentioned above along with Conglomerate 451, Sky Derelicts, Sky Derelicts DLC, Fall Seal, Arbiter's Mark and Stygian The Old Ones. And if you are going to check the full tier, you are not only going to get 1 month of Humble Choice subscription. In case if you have never ever subscribed to Humble Choice, you are going to get Ancestral's Legacy along with some digital soundtrack and Artbook and Fell Sale, Mark Mission and Monsters. So you are going to get $300 worth of return value of retail value of games for just paying $18. That's all for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay indoors. In case if you want to support this channel, you can check the link of the bundle in the description. That is a referral link. It is going to help me and this channel as well. You can check that out, and you can think which type of charities you want to support. So thank you so much again for watching. Stay safe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, have a great day.